Hey guys, my name is Pranjal and today I'm back with a new lesson. So before proceeding further, I just want to request you guys visit my YouTube channel, like my videos, subscribe my channel as well. So guys, today we are just going to learn some of the phrasal verbs which are related to our health issues. That how can we describe our health issues to the doctor, to the clinic, or in front of the public, right? So here I have just written down some of the phrasal verbs, and we can just describe our health issues in these ways, right? So let's get started, guys. So the first phrasal verb is that I have an upset stomach, right? So when you can use this, that I have an upset stomach, when you're having an issue in your stomach, you can most probably use this phrasal verb at that moment, that I have an upset stomach at the moment, right? So in the clinic, when you just go to see the doctor, you can say that I have an upset stomach, doctor, since morning or since last week, right? So this is the way that you can just describe this issue in front of the doctor or clinic. Now the second is that I have wheezing cough. So what is the wheezing cough? Is like when you have a dry and a painful cough, right? So at that moment you can say that I have a wheezing cough, right? Now I have a rush burn on my neck. So what is a rush burn on my neck? When you have a you guys must be familiar that when we have a red mark on our neck, so we call that a rush burn. So at that moment when you have this problem in future, you can just say that I have a rush burn on my neck. It means that a red mark on your neck, right? Now the fourth one is I have a bad back. It is quite easier, quite most of the people, you guys are just familiar with that issues, because many of the people having this issue, right? I have a bad back means that I'm having a pain in my back. So you can say that I have a bad back. Now let's move to the other point, is I have a sore throat. I have a sore throat. When you having an issue with your throat, when you are just having problem to your throat, then you can use that I have a sore throat. Sore throat, it means that you're having a lot of pain in your throat. It means you have a sore throat. Now I am having trouble sleeping. Most of the problem, most of the big problem, most of the people that this problem, I would say I'm having trouble sleeping, that they can't just take a complete sleep, or they can't just sleep at the night, right? So at that moment they can use I am having trouble sleeping. Now let's move to the next. I am short of breath. Guys, this is like something most of you guys must be familiar with this, because since COVID-19 started, many of the people went through this phrase, short of breath, and many people, I would say that had to face such issues between COVID-19. So I have a short breath means that I'm having issue in breathing. I can't just take proper breath. So in that case you can say that I am short of breath, right? And next is like I am under the weather. So what does it mean that I am under the weather? Means that I am not feeling well. Okay, because most of the time it happens that you don't feel like energetic, or you don't feel like good in terms of health. So you can say that I'm under the weather, means that you have a fever, or you have something that you don't feel good at that moment. So you can use that I am under the weather. Now my muscles are sore. What does it mean? My muscles are sore means that I'm having a muscle pain, right? As simple as that. I'm having a muscle pain, that means I have a muscle sore. Or you can say in other way that I'm having a muscle sore. Now I feel kind of nauseous. This is a very unique phrasal verb, I would say. Most of the people I think do not know about it. So what is I feel kind of nauseous means that when you feel like vomit, right? At that moment you can just see, and you can just say this word, that I feel kind of nauseous. And it used to happen with me when I just when I didn't familiar to travel, to the hill station. So it happened with me. It happened a lot. So I feel kind of nauseous. So these are some of the phrasal verbs, guys, which I have just covered up, and you can just learn these phrasal verbs and you can use these phrasal verbs in your daily based life, right? Especially when you just go to see the doctor, then you can just use these phrasal verbs. And one more thing I just want to tell you, when you just go to the clinic, so how can you just take the appointment, right? So because once you just get into the clinic, first thing that you will have to take the appointment, to see the doctor. So at that moment you can say to the receptionist that I would like to make an appointment to see the doctor. So this is the way that you can just book your appointment. So when you want to book your appointment, you can say in this way that I would like to make an appointment to see the doctor. Right. So this is all about for today, guys, and today I'm just going to sign off. And thank you so much for giving your precious time, guys, and have a good day ahead. Thank you so much. Come on, man.